School is back in session for several districts across Central Ohio. Many students may encounter new dogs on the way to the bus or on the way to school. This morning, we're talking about what to do if those students come in contact with a new animal. And joining us to talk more about it is Mary Heiser with the Capito Area Humane Society. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
Before we start talking about the safety, let's talk about Candace, this cute little dog you brought with you this morning.
This is Candace. She's 4 years old. She's a Bull Terrier Shar-Pei mix. I think she's a very pretty girl. She was rescued by our humane agents. She had been abandoned in a house and was badly in need of medical care. This was back in June. She is now healthy and she just loves everybody she meets. She's been to a lot of community events and is very friendly, loves children, loves other dogs. Okay about cats, but just a good girl.
Seems like she's well trained too. You tell her to sit, do some tricks.
She'll sit, she'll shake, she'll do anything for a T-R-E-A-T.
I see her looking at you when you mentioned sit. Oh, something's coming my way. Okay, so if someone adopts Candace and they're taking Candace out for a walk with the kids, what are some things they want to keep in mind?
Sure, especially this time of year, you may want to take your new dog on their walk to school. If you're walking your child to school or to the bus stop, whether you have a pet or not, you really need to talk to your children about not approaching a strange dog, or if they're by themselves, not approaching a dog that's confined in a yard. You really need to be careful. Every dog is not like your dog or like a dog that you know. Likewise, if you're the dog owner, maybe skip the bus stop the first few days, go check it out and see what other dogs are there or how the kids are behaved. Because the bottom line is, if it's your dog and your dog bites a child, you're going to be the person who feels responsible, even if the child provoked it. So you just want to really play it safe and check out the situation and make sure that your children understand too.
And worst case scenario, a dog comes after a child. What do you want to teach the children?
You definitely want to teach your children not to do what they want to do instinctively. Do not run and scream. You want to teach your children to stop and freeze like a statue, hold their hands up, and just kind of tuck in and avoid eye contact with the dog. And when the dog loses interest, they can then kind of scoot away or back away. Worst case scenario, if the dog jumps at them or growls at them, just feed them your backpack, your coat, anything you can get between you and the dog.
And if the child is bitten, what do you do at that point?
You need to report it to Franklin County Animal Care and Control, and if it's been more than like 24 or 48 hours, definitely call the Columbus Health Department.
Okay.
And get as many identifying details about the dog as possible. But it's so easy to avoid, and you see all sorts of bad behavior where kids just swoop up on a dog and go, "Can I pet your dog?" and they're already there and in the dog's face.
Don't want to do that by any means. One more time before we let you go, how do we get Candace adopted this weekend?
Candace would love to meet you. She will be back in the shelter after 2 today. She's going to a community event, so she has a very busy schedule this morning.
Okay, very good. Mary, thanks for joining us this morning.